Hello, my name is Cinvo, and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I had this game beforehand, for sure. I've been playing it for a long time now, behind the scenes. I know I play other games other than Satisfactory. And for sure, it would be, you know, it's hard to kind of speak about this. There's been news, unfortunately, about what's been happening with the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! He unfortunately is no longer with us. So I thought, because I don't know what to do whenever I'm grieving about something. Oh crap! I have to download stuff. Well, hopefully that won't take too long. That I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Hold on just one moment. I understand I'm leaving. Well, actually, let me see if I can handle this while still speaking. So, I have played this game for a little bit. I'm not like an avid player like I am with Yu-Gi-Oh! And such. Like I am with Hearthstone, I should say. So I'm wondering if, you know, I'm gonna be any good at all playing this, but I'm gonna try my best. And I'll try to speak about, like, you know, some old tales about Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. So, you know, for the time being now, we're just gonna, you know, try our best, build maybe some other decks, maybe if Amazonas doesn't work, and see how far we can get with this. I'm not sure how long we'll be playing this for, but after this, well, I guess I'll discuss what happens after this. But yeah. I guess it's all done downloading now, so let's go. As you can see, like I said, I play this not as much, but I play this behind the scenes. And I have so much stuff. Like login missions and stuff. I was really into like building decks and packs and stuff like this too. So what I'm hoping happens here is that, you know, we get a few quick duels in, maybe like 7 or so. You know, have a little bit of fun. I can show you what my deck is, actually. That's a good thing for me to do. So my deck that I'm going to be playing on ranked today is going to be an Amazonas deck. Basically, it's going to focus on playing Amazonas monsters in tandem with each other, having that synergy work out, having Amazonas Village kind of bring out the power, bring out like extra oomph, give them something a little stress about. I understand that there's like hand traps and all that other stuff, but I like playing behind the books, not with the books. And I understand that I'll probably get slain a lot, but I have won a lot with this deck before, so I'm hoping that it works again. Some ways that I try to keep myself away from getting hurt is, you know, the obvious Raigeki and the Heartbeast Feather Duster to destroy monsters and spells. We also have Terraforming and Reinforcement of the Army to call in our Amazonas princesses. The thing is, I think I only have one. I just took that out of my deck for no reason, so now I have to find it again. And yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. I think I only have one of these. Yes. So, and that's the reason why I only have one in the deck, because usually I'd have more than one, but you know, I wasn't so lucky. I don't know if you can tell with my Hearthstone content, I'm not the type of person to kind of like craft things. So, you know, we're gonna see how far we can get with this, and then yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can find an opponent real fast. We probably will, because it is that kind of day. So I say, as we reach 22 seconds. All right, there we go. Let's see. Hit rate looks fine so far. All stuff. Of course, he gets first or second. That's not fun for me. I think I'd rather go second. Sometimes it depends on the deck, right? So let's see here. This is a pretty basic hand. Like, more spells than I'm used to. But since he's going first, I'm hoping that he doesn't have as much to use. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm pretty low ranked, so I'm hoping that we get a few wins, a few losses, and not necessarily get stomped out by everyone else. But yeah, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, right, and you know, its history with me specifically, I was just like everybody else. You know, I would talk about the latest episode that came out, or you know, talk about how like Yugi found this new conniving way to use Dark Magician to like destroy some huge monster or something like that. And you know, just like that, because I said the word Dark Magician, that completely wiped him off the face of the board. He just surrendered. He couldn't handle it anymore. Anyway. Paid actors, but we're used to those. Let's see. Getting notifications here. Hoping that they're not. Holy crap. Going first. I'm gonna go first. What the heck? Why did it spam my notification 3 times in this channel? Anyway, so yeah, like on this Discord channel, it like spams my link. And it's not supposed to spam. It's only supposed to do it once, and it's like spammed the link. That's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, looks like we got a good hand here. Looks like we got a good hand here. Let's see if we can. Amazoness Princess can call in like a Amazoness. Since we can't attack this turn, I don't think we should do the Amazoness Princess play that like summons another thing, because we can only summon another Amazoness monster if we attack with that monster. So I'm thinking probably put down Call of the Haunted, put down a Amazoness Sage in defense mode, and then Queen's Pawn. And then call it. Alright, hold on 1 second. My cat is fighting to go outside. Or inside, I should say. Looks like he made a pretty defensive play too. So I don't know whether or not I should go for it. But I mean, why not just go for it, am I right? If I attack with Amazoness Sage, it's going to destroy one of these face downs. Metal Reflect Slime. That's not too bad. Because what I can do instead is play a Swordswoman, and then he'll take that damage. We can also just sacrifice. The thing is, we don't have enough damage to overcome this. A 3000 defense thing. So, if we don't have enough damage to overcome it, but it is in defense position, maybe we just attack the Metal Reflect Slime and just go from there. I honestly didn't think that the turns would be going this, you know, smoothly. I thought, because I remember playing this game and basically it would be like minutes or hours. It felt like hours between each turn. Is that? Send one forbidden one monster from Exodia to hand or deck, and if you do, return that target to your hand. If this card is sent from the spell trunk, you could. Okay. I already played this card, so that's a pretty smart play on his end. So I can't play any more minions from here. Minions? I'm not from Hearthstone, I swear. Stop. I'm not from Hearthstone. Anyway, what was I saying? This Guardian Slime. So he's playing like a hardcore slime deck. I'm kind of scared, man. I've never seen these cards before. Huh. Anyways, so yeah. For me, like my history with Yu-Gi-Oh just is based on the show. Basically, I've always just watched the show. I've liked the show. I loved Tim as a kid. He was like a great role model for me, except for the fact that, you know, he gave me the sense of confidence that, like, I had this thing, right? I played basketball as a kid, and basically, right, I thought it was cool, right? Because back then, you know, Yugi always had that sense of confidence. So he'd, like, you know, furrow his brow and look directly into the camera and be like, I know exactly what's gonna happen next, and all this stuff, right? Wow, we have nothing in the graveyard too, so this is actually kind of bad for us. He's not gonna try to destroy our monster either. We have to overcome this damage somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do that though. Yeah, he would furl his brow, and he would, you know, be like, all right, I have everything that I need for this game and all that stuff. I feel like we should do the princess method here. Oh wait, that counts now? I didn't know that counted now. So I play it and eat immediately, like, does the effect still proc? I mean, I guess technically, but I can't summon anything. Huh. Sorry guys, I keep getting distracted by the game. It's almost like I'm playing it, but right, he'd furl his brow and all this stuff, and he'd basically be very cool and very confident, like he knew exactly what he was doing. And, you know, that was a real, like, shocker to me as a kid, because I really didn't really get the chance to kind of show that confidence, because I don't know, my family dynamic just didn't allow for it. Is that the actual, like, okay. Yeah, we're kind of, this kind of hurts a little bit, but it's only 3,000 damage, so we're alive, right? He has to take this out of our deck. If I do this, and then summon Amazoness Queen in defense position, yeah. I'm confused now. Wait, he took away his Slifer? Okay, this is confusing me heavily now. But now there's a Blue Eyes coming in. What the fuck is going on here? Alright. So, this isn't bad. Okay. We have options now, because Princess can be used as a queen, and we have a fusion monster that I got an idea. All right, I know. Okay, I know, guys. I was trying to make this like a nice little story time with Cinvocation, but now I have a game plan. All right, so now, for instance, right, we can play Amazoness Princess. He's gonna pull that back up. I'll use the effect to go ahead and grab a field spell from my deck, right? I'll use that field spell. You can only do this one per turn, right? Yes. And he's gonna use that. The princess will get procced back. When the princess gets procced back, I get the field spell. The field spell gives 200 damage to all my Amazoness monsters. I'll then cast Polymerization, right? Oh, you know what I could have done instead? I could have done the Amazoness, that other spell card. I don't know if I can show you anymore. But there was another spell card in there that would have allowed me to, like, get 1,000 more attack if the attack was lower than. But since that's not the case, let's go with our original plan. We're gonna fuse. We're gonna go for Amazoness Empress. Amazoness Empress requires a Amazoness Queen. I want that still be on the field so that way no Amazoness monsters can be destroyed. Excuse me? Oh, it only counts as Amazoness Queen on the field. Oh, well, that's a shame. All right, We'll do Amazoness Queen then. If it has to be Amazoness Queen, we'll just use it. And then we'll do Paladin, since that's pretty weak. We'll do the extra slot. Oh, and then we can call it a Haunted. I didn't think about that. Alright, I really should have gone for the other spell, but that's okay. Alright, let's see if this works. We can attack this won't get destroyed. Actually, we can just onslaught it. Oh, right, we can do that too. Oh, Sage. Definitely Sage, so we can destroy that spell. Then we activate Onslaught. Then we use this. Get rid of the trap card. Then attack face. Legit turn this duel around. What the fuck is going on? Let's go. Alright. I swear to God, I was gonna try to not be hype. I was gonna be somber. I was going to be nice, alright? It just happens, okay? You can't help but enjoy the game that's supposed to be fun, you know? So, you know. I actually never played the game as a kid. I never played the actual card game. I never had any of the cards. I would always play with the friends' cards. You know? The crappy deck that would be like a pile of cards that some other dude would have and be like, yeah, you can play with this. And I would use that. And I'd be like, yeah, I know how to use these. And I had no idea. Is this special something? Yeah, it's just battle phase. Is he gonna seppuku? No seppuku? Alright. I'm concerned. It's main 2, so we can't attack anymore. GG's. We totally like overthrew that round. Holy crap. Let's go. Alright. Like I said, you know, it may be low ranks, but like we're going up somehow. But yeah, I never got to. I would always play with the, you know, the pile of cards. It would never be like the, you know, oh, I've made this deck, I've crafted it, I've begged my mom to get me cards. I just couldn't do it. One, because like back then money was something that was, you know, used for big things. Like, oh, would you rather have a console or Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And of course I would say, not Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I would like the console, please. That sounds like a better option for me. And you know, that's how I got into gaming in the first place, so. Do I want to special summon Amazoness Spy? No. No. I don't want to do that. I think Onslaught and Tiger. And the reason, and this is going to look like a bad play. Oh, waiting for response. I hope that, I'm looking at my stream too to make sure. It looks like it's fine. But, you know, the reason why I say Amazoness Tiger, I can still play this, lol. Basically, oh wow. I guess disconnect. It must have been a disconnect. It was pretty bad. I keep losing my train of thought because things happen too fast. I was legitimately expecting decks that would be like, oh, I'm gonna take 10,000 years on my turn with like 18,000 special summons, and then you can't do anything on board like a lot of the time. But maybe that's because I was too high rank. I don't know. But what's it called? I would have these, you know, little friendly duels. Like I've had a duel where it was like my neighbor, and then I've also had duels that were like in my high school speech and debate like competition. Like some dude would just have like a deck ready and be like, yeah, you can face me with that deck. Like I handcrafted it to be good, and I would still lose. But you know, it might have just been like it might have been just like he had the hate cards in there for it. But you know, Yu-Gi-Oh's always been like a really good game to play whenever, because it was never about winning to me. It was always just about having fun. And I don't know, like, maybe it's just because, like, I don't play it very often that I feel that way about it, but it's how I feel about it now. I think I'm gonna go with just the Amazoness Village. And then this only happens whenever I attack, so I'm gonna hold it. But yeah. I'm hoping, right, that the you know, because what I found out about like the whole situation with him, with the creator, was that, you know, he was found snorkeling at 60 years old. And first of all, whenever I first heard that, I was like, holy shit, like this dude still snorkels at like 60, man. Man, this dude's like PogChamp strength. Like, he's like actually a Chad. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing at 60, but that's kind of like the goals, right? You want to be able to be like, yeah, I can go snorkeling. I can go fucking like bench press something. Like, screw that. Like, 60 years old. 60 is just a fucking time, man. I'm here for life. Like 100% all the time. You know, like that sounds ridiculous, man. I mean, like, I don't know if that's the case. I don't want to like spread misinformation or something. If it's something worse than that, I mean, like, that would suck. But like, I'm just hoping for the best. Yeah, like, that's, I mean, the best out of the worst situation, I should say. This game gets a benefit if it attacks and destroys that monster. You would place that monster down, I don't know, maybe because he could have a brick. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play Amazoness Fighting Spirit. There's a chance that it has higher attack. And if it does, I mean, there's not really any chance. He would have just attacked with it. Okay, I got the benefit off that, whatever. The activation of light monsters' effects cannot be negated. Well, lucky for you, I don't have any negates. Anyway. But yeah, like, it sounded like he was like, you know, like super strong as an individual. Like, and his art was super strong too. Cause like, you know, he wouldn't have touched that many people in his life if he wouldn't have touched that many people in his life if it wasn't for the fact of like, you know, his, I guess, his spirit through his art, you know? Like, even like in the newest Yu-Gi-Oh movie, I think he did like a couple scenes, or maybe the whole movie, I'm not sure, where, and you could like tell like there was a lot of work in each frame of that animation and stuff like that. So that's really inspiring as like, I hope, you know, as like a creator kind of a thing. Let's see. I could summon Utopia with Chainmaster and Amazoness Fighter. It would be... It's a light monster. I could use that against him. Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do about this now? Your light monsters can't be negated. What if I bring out my own? And then we'll see if this works first. No. Nice. No. Alright. So he's definitely on the defensive right now, and that gives me a lot of hope. Let's hope he doesn't draw well. But yeah. Oh, also, you guys keep following me on Twitch without me actually being there, which, you know, I'm very thankful for. I really do enjoy your follows, but yeah, Sirius 2, thank you for following. I don't know if you wanted to hear that or not. I don't know if you're here, but, you know, thank you. Let's see. The I can't use the special ability because there's not another Amazoness monster. I don't think we... Well, extra damage is good. Especially when, let's see. What do you want me to do here? No. So we're going to try trainee again, because he doesn't have a second honest for sure. There we go. And then that's good. Then that's also good. So we have 3,000 left about. So even if he had, the thing is, he could like draw like a dark hole or something. Oh, well, never mind. We win. That's great. Great for us. But yeah. I keep forgetting my place. I don't know if you guys can notice that. Like I tend to like think about things and then like all of a sudden I lose my place in my mind and I'm trying to desperately search for it back. So I hope you guys can be patient with me when it comes to things like that. But yeah, it's sad to hear. And you know, I was struck a little bit in the morning whenever I heard that news, but it was brought up to my attention that I could just have like a little like Yu-Gi-Oh stream like this. I have that time to kind of like, you know, speak about it, have grips with it, you know. And if this gets posted to YouTube, maybe show it. But if it doesn't get posted to YouTube, then it's just between you and us, you know. It's an individual contract between both of us, chat and me. Syndication. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope it's not too drastic of a change, you know. Hopefully you guys can be patient with me. I'm trying to remember what else I was going to talk about, because there's plenty of other things, right? Like, so for instance, this game, whenever it first came out, I was really excited because it was like a Hearthstone. Like, I've played Hearthstone for, you've seen some Hearthstone videos. I played Hearthstone way more than that. And having a game like this that's able to, like, you know, play as, you know, as quickly and effectively as you were to play Hearthstone, it feels nice. Oh, this is gonna be, is this oh yeah, it is a junk deck. That's nice. Might be cool. Is it gonna summon a junk warrior? Straight up Yusei combo. That's cool. I might as well have changed. I wish they had the anime portraits for this. I understand that they don't want to like have the anime like fused with this. They're kind of trying to separate it from like, oh, this is the pro leagues, and if you will care about the anime, you go to Duel Links. But like, it's okay to meld them. It's kind of like the same thing. Maybe that was just how Kazuki felt about it. I don't know. Konami is weird too. They're kind of like overlords now, and without anyone to keep them in check, I'm kind of worried about the future of this game. Not like it was, you know, had like a pretty bright one initially beforehand, but you know, it's okay. Like, especially with the new player, old player thing, and you know, the frustration and all that stuff that I know about all that. That's a lot of tuners. It's Junk Speeder. Do you get anything from having a bunch of tuners on the field? You can special. I think it's just, you know, flooding the field. Arrive in light. Place one level 1 dragon monster. I'm kind of scared because isn't there a dragon? Stardust. There's a Stardust dragon, I think, that is like. Oh, is that Stardust dragon or the red dragon that like has more benefits for more tuners that are synced with it? I don't remember, but it's one of the two. I can't tell if there is like a game plan with this, or if he's just like going for the cool effect. Oh no, that's not the cool effect. That is him legitimately trying to kill me. Excuse me for thinking anything otherwise. That looks like something dangerous. If this card is synchro summoned, you can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, and if you do, you can add 1 excavated light or dark monster to your hand. Also send the remaining cards to your graveyard. You can banish 1 light and dark monster from your hand or graveyard except this card. Such summon this card from your graveyard but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. And the reason why it doesn't just say this card is because they want to make sure that if you have multiple copies, you can't do that. To be honest, I feel like a legendary... I think that cards like that should be, like, limited to 1, maybe. It'd be cool. Be like, oh, this super strong monster you can only have 1 of. Oh, could you imagine? Imagine if they made, like, made like a game mode where it was like, oh, you can only have 1 of each card. That'd be cool. Oh, didn't they, like, recently do that? I was looking at the subreddit, and I'm pretty sure I saw something about that, but I don't necessarily remember. Anyways. It looks like he's developing a pretty strong board here. Not one board that I can really say that is. I mean, this is turn 1, right? This is kind of the thing that I was waiting for. But there's so much stuff going on over there, you know? It's like a party over there. You wanna... It's like, do any of you understand most of what's going on? To me, it's like gilbity-gook. Like, I understand like some of these monsters, but not all of them. But I do know that in like Dark Dragon holding red orb probably does not mean good things. But yeah, I can't say that, you know, I'm like the most avid fan of the actual card game. I have watched the anime series like twice or three times over. I've stopped around Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. Although the link summoning system, after I understood it, was kind of cool. It's just like, it wasn't like, it felt kind of like, it felt too new for me. And then I don't think they're adding anything more to Master Duel that is like, I don't know if they're gonna be changing the board again. Pendulum monsters were kind of cool. Like, I liked Yuya. Like, I liked his design a little bit. Although I did call him Tomato Head when he first came out, just like everybody else. Don't lie. Don't lie. You called him Tomato Head too. I mean, like, and I'm pretty sure everyone thought that his like main guy was gonna be Mystic Tomato whenever he first came out too, because of the preview photos and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I really liked all the things up to that. The worst one, in my opinion, like one of the worst anime Yu-Gi-Oh animes out there, was probably Zexal. Although like XYZs were cool, I felt like maybe at that point in my life it was just a mismatch in age. At that point I was like, yeah, I'm not there anymore. This is, I should have had a kid by now, kind of a feeling. So, you know, I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll watch, maybe whenever I do have a kid, I'll watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal with my kid and be like, hey, look at the pretty colors. I'm like, oh yeah. Although I heard there was some, I mean, like, I've seen some pretty dark, I think there was some pretty dark story points, like Dawn 1000 and like Family Matters and stuff like that. But I think that's not too far off from kid shows nowadays. I think they're a lot more serious. Which was something like, even like in the initial anime, you know, seriousness inside for the games was like something that was always there, right? Like even in like Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero, as people like to call it, you would see stuff like, oh, you know, Yugi finished the Millennium Puzzle, but the Pharaoh in there is like a mass murderer and wants to, like, you know, play games with people, and then if they lose those games, good luck to where their soul goes, you know. And then they like kind of rehashed it to be like, okay, maybe he doesn't have murderous intent, but he'll still like destroy you. You know, which I thought was kind of funny. But it also kind of grants credence to like copyright too, because I remember clearly that like Takahashi had so many different art styles and art points that he wanted to show through his card game, and you know, Konami would just be like, no, we can't have that in this country. We can't have this in that country. And that might be on each other countries too. Like I know the US can be weird sometimes. But, you know, because of globalization and modularization, things had to be standardized. And, you know, Konami was like, okay, we own the copyright, or we own some of the copyright or whatever of this card game. You can't be drawing like, you know, crosses in your cards anymore. You can't be having Dark Magician Girl like full cleavage up in front of the whatever, which is a little bit sexist, but you know, it was hard. Like I can imagine, like, you know, you labor into something, you pour your art life into something, and then like each time like the business is saying no. So then I think at some point he's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. If you guys don't take the cards, it's not gonna be printed. Sorry. And like, I mean, I don't blame him for that. And I really respect him for that decision. And it kind of proves to like other artists to say that, hey, your art isn't tied. Like if you make something and then you give that copyright away and you still want to make stuff from that, it's still yours. Like it's still yours to have. It's still yours to use. They may try to use it in a different way, but whatever they do with it taints it. It's no longer connected to you, which I think is a really good thing to say, or a really good thing to kind of show through his, like, at least from what I understood. Like that's what I could understand from that. But yeah, it's rough. It's a rough thing to deal with. I don't know how the series is gonna go. I have a weird feeling that it's not gonna end up super well. How bad is this? Let's see. You can negate the effects of effect monster your opponent controls. So that's a negate. Negate. Oh, this is definitely a negate. I remember that. Yeah. I don't know. He kind of just said screw you in one turn. Alright, so go ahead and negate that. And then maybe I can like Amazon his heirloom. Negate the summon if you just destroy the monster. Alright, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays. We understand. People with decks that are like too old will be destroyed. I get it, okay? But yeah, yeah, I don't really think like at near the ending of his life, I don't really think he was too concerned with balance and stuff like that. Like he left that all to Konami. I think that's the reason why he just wanted to do the art, which is fine, you know. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, they're gonna print new cards, like to emulate someone's art design. Like even Akira Toriyama, I think that's the guy who makes Dragon Ball. Even he like is gonna like he has like a successor or something that knows how to emulate his art that he's really proud of, like that he had like help make some of the panels. So like stuff is gonna progress, stuff is gonna keep going. Let's see, Queen's Pawn, keep that there. I think we want to go with Chain Master and then Swordswoman for next turn. So, you know, things are gonna continue going on. Things are gonna keep progressing when it comes to, like, you know, solidification of art and all that stuff. So I don't think I'm concerned about it existing at all. I'm concerned about it changing for the worse, you know? So, oh man, I'm just gonna kind of look through here. Yeah, so as we continue to go along here, I want to thank everyone who's here so far, and you know, thank you for being patient and all that stuff. Holy crap. Too much barrels and stuff. I wonder, like... I wonder if, like, when he initially started thinking about this... I should look into, like, the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know? Like, did he initially think it would be as big as it was? Was it his idea to begin with, or was he just, like, the art guy from then on in? Like, I know Nomura did, like, the art for... Like, activate... Sends... Special summon an Amazoness monster from your deck. Yes, that makes sense. He was activating something before, though. What did he activate? 2 normal monsters with 0 attack and defense with different names. Oh, okay. Cool. I can do that then. Let's see. What card do I want? I already have Swordswoman and Chainmaster. I could do Princess, but I would lose the spell. It's okay, though. I think we do Princess. And then we ditch Baby Tiger. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna double check that I'm still talking here. Perfect. Alright. So... we activate... Oh! I can still activate the effect. That's good. I don't think we're gonna have trouble with attack here. I think we're gonna want... maybe Banishment? Maybe we want Banishment this time? I feel weird, because no one just plays 0 attack and 0 defense monsters without some, like, hardcore effects, you know? So get rid of this. Amazoness Princess. Let's go ahead and... what's it called? Discard Baby Tiger. And special summon the Queen. The Queen? Yeah, the Queen. We want to special summon the Queen. I really hope those sounds are coming through. Let's see. Activate the Amazon's Baby Tiger in the graveyard. Yes. And then put it face up, I think. It's 500 and it'll give us a free attack. Great. Great, alright. We don't really need... I mean, we can actually. I think we should. Baby Tiger and Princess for Empress. And then the next, alright, we're good. We did it. We're doing good with that. Stream at good moment. Let's see. So there is... oh, I mean, he has a full pendulum summoning now. I think that we should probably end up... I mean, this doesn't affect anything. We don't have a monster in our hand anyway. This is just to... this is basically us saying, go ahead, see what you can do, you know? Plus, that means that he can only summon a 7-star monster. So, I don't think it's too big of a deal. I think that it's probably okay if... see, like, if he hasn't pendulum summoned with it yet. I mean, you can normal summon and still pendulum summon, but you know. I don't think we're in danger. Pendulums are hard. It's either you have it or you don't. Like, if you don't have your pillars up and you don't have proper search, it's basically like flipping a coin almost, you know? Because even if it does work, you have to make, like, it has to still, like, work even more, you know? So it has to win more. Alright, it's playing the, you know, the I'm about to win music. So I'm gonna go low attack first. Oh no. Activate Amazon's Onslaught. Bam. Alright. Let's see if this works. And that's GG's. Let's go. I mean, like I said, I'm glad that we're winning. It's nice. It feels nice compared to Hearthstone. To be like, yeah, I played this game and I don't just lose at it. But is it like, I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say, but you know, brains and all that. Amazonas monsters, are they coming through? Are they gonna win this time against you? I didn't get the freaking coin flip too, so now I'm stuck going second. Boo-hoo. My new album will be dropped in the next year. Shard of Greed. Shard of Greed is pretty good for us, considering the fact that if we draw our Amazonas Princess, guess what we get? We have both our field spell and our trap card. And we have both our Yogi-O. I just realized what his name was. Yogi-O. Okay. Yogi-O. I don't know why you would be named that. I mean, maybe you're misspelling it on purpose or an accident. Maybe I'm facing against children, you know, because, you know, fighting against children is so fun as a, you know, 25-year-old adult. And I think this is one of those moments where, wait, what? Why did you play that then? Those are such low pillars. How are you gonna get them out? All right, well, time to basically run the show. Trap card. Amazonas Onslaught, so we can start banishing some stuff. Play this. Play our Amazonas Village, get that buff. Play our Shard of Greed, get it rolling. Okay, then we attack. We're probably gonna drop the... What are we gonna drop? Do we drop the Shard? Because if we attack with this and we want to summon a queen, we have to drop something. I think we drop the Shard. I think we drop the draw for the damage. That makes sense. Oh, he has an answer. He thought he had an answer, or maybe it wasn't an answer at all. All right, 1400 damage in the bag. We have our board kind of set up right here. Let's see how it goes, right? We're shimmying and shamming. We're, you know, wiping the field with our cloth, our microfiber cloth. We play Amazonas Sage next turn. Maybe knock out the low ball or Sky Iris. Probably Sky Iris, right? You can target one other face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, add one odd eyes card. So he can destroy one of his own cards to add an odd eyes card to his hand. I don't know if that's super dangerous or not for me. He's gonna destroy Perform of Hell Odd Eyes. So that's still a low ball, so he needs either... I mean, there's no point to using that at all. That is just my cat's feet are going off. Basically, I think... Oh, what was that? That was 8, 5 and 8. So he can summon this back up again, I think. Yeah, No, that's not within the bounds. Not within the bounds, madame. Not within the bounds. A terrible English accent, but still. Holy crap, come on. So that's not that bad. I've seen this card before. We're pretty okay, right? Unless he has some sort of removal for the Amazoness Queen, he's gonna probably try to attack the princess, and then I'll spring my trap on him. That'll make him be like, oh no, my monster! And then he'll be in the banish zone, which the graveyard already is a banish zone for pendulum monsters. It's like, oh god, you know, but, you know. But banishment is basically how banishment should have been from the initial game's conception. Use the effect now. Sure. And then I'll summon this. And now you can cancel the attack. Oh man, I should have waited. Anyways. It's alright. It's basically him saying that he can't handle that kind of threat right now, which is what I want to hear. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Anyway. So let's see. If we have 2 queens on the field, and we want to basically take control of this field, right? There's no use in Exceed summoning or whatever the hell. We don't need that right now, right? We'll put down Queen's Pawn. We'll throw down Amazoness Sage because we want to get rid of some spells. Then we attack. Ooh. Heck, we'll go for a full board here. Why not? Bam. Alright. So now, first we attack with our Amazoness Swordswoman because that's just above 2,000. Okay, that's fine. You can summon that. I know what that card does. This card doesn't get destroyed, right? And then Amazoness Onslaught will pull that away. And then it kind of sucks because I would rather have Swordswoman do the damage on that, but I don't mind taking a bunch of damage to win. 26 plus 26. That's 40 plus 12, that's 52. 5,200 plus 5,200 plus 14, so 52 plus 14, that's 66? So that's lethal? Alright, cool. Hardcore maths. Look, in Hearthstone you don't have to deal with this tens place, alright? If you deal with the tens place, you're already losing. Or winning. And then we can get rid of Sky Iris. It looks like you can't target these. That's interesting. That's something to remember. Goodbye. No, we don't need to activate Amazoness Princess. Alright, that was a solid game. Well, anyways, I think I kind of made the kind of point I wanted to make with this video, which is just to, like, you know, basically just to recognize that, you know, I guess have solidarity with those who are kind of like mourning a little bit that loss. And I understand that might be a little cringy, but, you know, it's something that should be, you know, laid out. Like, if you have those kind of feelings, I feel as if it's good to lay it out to the people that, you know, that you trust, or people that understand that sort of thing. And even if they don't understand it, you know, relaying your grief is better than keeping it inside. So I know that from too many experiences. So thank you guys for watching.